Would you like to find out what May is in store for you and your ex? Well, if you do, you're in the right place. Welcome, beautiful Cappies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, we are going to go through the month step by step, week by week, and at the end, you can answer that, you can ask actually that particular question that is burning in your heart, okay? But without further ado, we're going to start immediately and let's see what the universe wants to reveal about the state of this connection. Okay, so advice could be an advice, could be a message, but they're so deep all the time and so helpful. And here we've got Wasp Spirit. Sometime life stings. Okay, I am sensing here, Cappies, that you felt that they done you wrong. Okay, that you put as much as you could have in this particular relationship, and instead what you sensed and what you felt was only being misunderstood, because your intentions were good, but instead it's like as if it was never enough. So please let me know if this resonates with you, but don't worry, because this is just what the universe is saying. It's like telling you, you know, I recognize you, I feel you, I saw what happened, and I honor the feelings that you have. Okay, but now let's open the energy of the month and see what is the ex attitude towards you during this month, towards the relationship, towards what happened. Three cards. The creator. So I strongly feel that they were the ones that, whatever happens, like they were the one that created the breakup, in a way that they could have been the one that they said it's over, or they could have been the one with that with their behavior pushed the situation to collapse. Okay, the relationship to collapse. Schizophrenia, another one. Okay, so now they are in complete panic mode without you. Now I am sure that there is something very similar that I read into your love reading for April. Okay, so those readings are already out, and the link you can find it in the description box below, because here your ex is really losing their cool completely and experiencing, yes, I'm feeling here that this particular ex is having a very hard time, not only to accept that the relationship is over, but to accept that they had so much to do about the breakup. It's like as if they still didn't understand it. They're not in a nice place, and please, you know, I say it with gentleness and with compassion, because whatever happened, nobody deserves to feel that way. It's quite a heavy energy. But now let's open the first week, and here we see the High Priestess. Okay, so this is a Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I strongly feel that it's you trying to keep yourself to yourself. So let me know, Capricorn, if that is the case, that at the start of, well, you will let me know, but this is the energy in the start of May. You wanted to retrieve, you wanted to connect with your inner self. You wanted really to, and for the very first time I saw this baby, to cuddle yourself for a bit in the way of looking after yourself. And then what do we have? We have got the Magician, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You sense that, you know, you were tricked. I know these are heavy words that I'm using, but it's like as if now you have even lost that thought that this person ever loved you. Well, not that if they ever loved you, but that they loved you in a selfish way, in the way that they loved you because they needed you, because you were giving something that they felt they were lacking, not really to also give. And when they gave, instead it was only so to keep you there. I know I went a bit around it, but here we go. And here we've got the Two of Pentacles. Start of the first week, then when you realize all of this, then all of a sudden you go into that mode of saying, did I really make such a mistake in judgment with that Two of Pentacles? You know, it's like as if you're questioning yourself with this. Was I really that wrong? How did that happen? How didn't I see it? And then we have got the Lovers card. So another Gemini card here, Sun, Moon, or Rising, might be in your chart or in your ex's chart. But here there is a choice to be made, because I am sure that even before getting into the month of May, your ex would have already bombarded you with trying to get back together, And now you are here that you need to decide. But what you do here with the Hermit, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you are going within. Okay, you need to think, you need to see, you need to find the truth, because you are not yourself. They are destabilizing you. And I am sure it was the same kind of reading into the general love reading for May. But let's start the second week. And here we are starting it with the Five of Wands, fighting. Maybe this person doesn't want to say, wait, let me do this in my own time. Okay? It's like as if they're pushing, they're trying to... it's like as if they want you to take them back. They want you to wash everything away, to put to sweep everything under the rug. But here we've got the Death card. They're better not pushing too much, because here we've got Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the Death. So is it going to be a death and a rebirth of the relationship, or is it going to be a death and then of a rebirth of yourself without them? Because I am sensing that they're quite pushy again. And here we've got the Eight of Cups. Yes, you are taking the decision of leaving, of not going back to this person. And again, please remember that this is only what I see. You know, this is a general reading, and it doesn't mean that you will have to do what I'm saying. If you feel that you want to go back with this person, please do, because it's your life, okay? But there is a big chance that at least into the towards the end of the second week, you will decide to let it be. But here we go. Here they come again. Page of Wands. They're not getting the hints. Okay, they're changing tactics from being bombarding you and fighting with you over things, you know, over not getting back together and being in this desperation kind of thing. Then all of a sudden they change tactic and they go into sending you a message that is all jolly and all nicey. And here what do we have? Third week, we see them waiting for your reply. Okay, so they're really catching straws here. And here we've got the Fool card. And here I sense that is you. This is an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I remember that in May, Aries, the sign of Aries is going to be full of planets, of which one of those is Mars. Okay, so I feel that, are you going on holidays? I can see that maybe you will decide in May to take a break and to go on holidays, to, you know, to really detach yourself, because I sense that you need that. And here we've got the Knight of Cups. Yes, because deep within you, you still care for this person, okay? With that King of Cups. But you can be a king or a queen, it doesn't really matter, the gender. But here what it really means is that, yes, you still have feelings for them, but you need a break. You don't like all of this, because I strongly feel that it's not the first time that this person has done something like this, created major drama, and then there is like, as if the world is going to end if you don't get back with them, or so on and so forth. But before we enter the fourth week now, Capricorn, we are going to take a moment to see how this connection has evolved from the first week up to the third week, okay? So 3 cards this time. And what do we have? We have got coming to life. Yes, it's time for you to come back to life. This thing has been really, really heavy on you. Fields of dreams. Yes, you've got still a lot of dreams. You want to live again. You want to really experience again, with that Fool card as well. You know, it's like as if they closed you in a cage that wasn't even golden. You know, not a great deal. And here we've got the balancing act. And here is the other person trying to balance, you know, even though they rocked the boat about 1,000 times, not to fall in the deep of the ocean. But at the same time, it's also a balancing act that you had to do when you were still with this person, every time, to make sure that they wouldn't kick off, okay? Now we are going to enter the last week, but please remember that when this reading ends, you can go into the description box below. There is plenty of links to other readings for the month of May, and also timeless, okay? But let's see now, what do we have? We have got the Queen of Wands. So this person coming in again in the fourth week, and I strongly feel that this is their reaction when they find out that you are going on holiday on your own. Please let me know. not very happy, quite angry, quite fiery. And after that, what do we have? The Emperor. So here we've got Aries again, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And here it's you standing your, not only standing your ground, but also there is a pushback here from you. So for me, this is a repeat of the start of the second week with that Five of Wands kind of words sparking between the two of you. Arguments, but this is really full-blown argument, I strongly feel, where you say to them, listen, don't you dare. Okay, let's see the last card. And here what do we have? We've got the Six of Cups. So here it's the possibility of getting back with this person. Of course there is. It's completely down to you, but I strongly sense that this is you going back and go and revisit everything that happened between the two of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you will give them an answer. You know, you are really this time standing your ground here. And here we've got the Eight of Wands. You will be bombarded by messages, I can assure you. This person is really feeling really bad inside with that schizophrenia. They can't self-control themselves. And they are just looking, you know, for you to help them in this. Okay, so now we are going to see an additional guidance that will support you, Capricorn, during this month, and this is just for you. And again, they're very important messages from the universe, so please listen carefully. And what do we have? Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Absolutely perfect in the way of saying, if you decide to go back with this person, you have got to lay a strong foundation of saying, listen, we have been here over and over and over again, and you kept breaching my, my limits. My boundaries were never respected. So if we are going to get back together, these are the boundaries. At the first sign that you are breaching them, I'm gone forever. Don't even ever talk to me again. So this is exactly what I'm sensing here. Okay, and also please remember that this is a general reading. Okay, so now instead it's the time for your question to be answered. Take a deep breath and we'll see what the archangels are going to say to you. And here we've got, the situation will improve. Whatever your question was, if you're going back with this person, if they're coming back, anything, it's possible, because the situation will improve. If you're going to feel better, whatever it is. Okay, so this was your reading, beautiful Cappies. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, and if you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Also in the description box below there is all of the readings for the month of May, for the love readings general. There is links for the exes timeless readings, and also if you go to my page, main channel page, you will see loads of playlists with timeless readings, exes, loads of different things. Okay, so enjoy, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.